Hi there, Danette here from Century 21 Professionals. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you a little bit about kind of like a public service announcement. We're getting into the open house season, and I just wanted to make you aware of something that I was made aware of earlier this week during one of our weekly meetings that we had in our office. I was going to do a walk and talk, but I've learned recently that when I'm walking, I need to pay attention to walking and not do much of anything else. Doing well, had surgery, had my checkup today. Everything's doing well. Going to be in this for another 4 weeks and then some therapy afterwards. But anyway, so talking about open house season, I just wanted to kind of talk to you about a situation that happened to one of our agents. He was working with a out-of-state buyer, sending him homes, everything. The out-of-state buyer came in town and went to an open house. This was not our agent's open house. And the agent that was holding the open house open was not the listing agent. He was holding it open for somebody else. And because of all those new rules that came out last summer, technically, when a buyer is going through a house, and if it's not your listing, they have to have a buyer's agency agreement with you. So this agent that was holding the house open made anybody who was coming through that house sign an agreement. He didn't go into details or anything. He just basically said, you need to sign this if you want to walk through the house. Didn't give this buyer a copy of the agreement or anything. Well, as it turns out, eventually this buyer had decided, yeah, I think I do want to buy that house. As it turns out, what he had signed was a year-long agreement with that agent stating that he will use that agent if he buys a house. And there was even a clause in there that said, and if you are going to be selling a house at any time within that year, you would use that agent to sell it also. Now, this, I think, is just very misleading and I think unethical as far as what that agent did. He didn't inform this buyer what was happening, didn't give him a copy of it, didn't go through the details of what he was signing. So I just wanted you to just kind of be aware if you're going to open houses, and especially if you're working with another agent, make sure you let them know that you are working with another agent. And, unfortunately, just because of all those rules that happened last summer, it just makes it a lot more difficult. But I did want to bring this to your attention. If you are asked to sign something, if you're going to an open house, make sure you have them explain it to you and you look at it thoroughly and make sure that you're not being locked into this agent who you don't even know. I would never do that. As I've said before, I wouldn't have you sign anything you're not comfortable with. If you're only comfortable with signing a 1-day agreement with me until we get to know each other better, I am fine with that. So you can sign a 1-day agreement. You can put the address of the house on there. So any other house, you could work with whoever you want. There's just a lot of different options. And unfortunately, this agent that had these people coming through the open house did not explain to their buyers that came through. So again, just wanted to bring this to your attention because we're seeing more and more open houses. The weather's getting nice. Just be careful if you're signing anything. All right. Remember, I'm always here for you. If you're thinking about buying a house, selling a house, I'm always here. Contact me. I would love to help you. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.